Ties are stupid. They're an absurd tradition. They're extremely nonsensical. What does your tie say about you? Now, I don't know you. However, if you wear one of these around your neck, there are signs that tell me about your intelligence. There are signs that tell me about your creativity. There are signs that tell others, and they can judge in their minds. They don't have to say a word to you, so don't be offended that people have opinions. Then they can conclude things about you rationally based on what you have chosen to put on your body. Ties are leashes and collars for slaves. Now, we are all slaves to something or other. Some are the slaves to the truth, and some are slaves to lies. Some people want to fit in, and to fit in you have to follow a popular lie like that this is a rational thing to do. But it's ridiculous. You are degrading yourself when you wear a tie. Look at this nonsense. Wow. Supposedly, alright, now here are the Japanese businessmen who imitate Western attire, mainstream nonsense. What does this say about them? It says that they are not free thinkers. They're afraid to think. They're afraid to step out of the ordinary. They're afraid to think for themselves. If I didn't say that already, they just want to fit in, and that's all they care about. More than anything else, they just want to belong to their herd. And to do this, they sacrifice who they could be or who they really are. Anything for money in this world, right? My tie is my only means of creative expression. That's like saying, my creativity is limited to deciding the font style on my entirely plagiarized paper. Daily the modern man endures the civilized abuse, to place a blade against his throat and his head inside a noose. We should stop wearing ties. They are absurd. And what else can I say? The people who established this, now there's a mainstream history explanation for the origin of ties, but the real history you can tell if you know some other things, is that the people who rule this world, and it's not the people you see like Trump, those are just puppets. The real people who rule this world are mocking mankind. They're mocking us. They treat us as dogs. They think we're just dogs, and we go along with their traditions they impose on us. This isn't the only one. The birthday tradition of blowing out candles, and a lot of other traditions regarding flags and so-called holidays. A lot of these are degrading, and they're insults to the intelligence of the people who practice them. So if you want to be mocked by the people who rule this world, continue to be like everyone else. Continue to be a degraded dog. In my job, I was promised I could have a big beard. I work in Asia, East Asia, Southeast Asia. I was promised I could have a big beard. The promise was a lie. Because when a customer said that I looked like ISIS because I had a big black beard, oh no, I have to get rid of that because customer's always right. Well, the customer's always ignorant is more like it. The customer's always irrational, deceived, misguided, or just plain stupid. The customer isn't always right. That's nonsense. People who say that are thinking money is always right, and getting money is the only thing that matters. They lose their soul for money. They lose their identity for money. This world is ridiculous, and it deserves to be mocked, really. Free thinkers are extremely rare.